This is Build-A-Base RNG, and in today's video, we're going to be transforming my entire base into the ultimate base and trying to get as many waves survived as possible. So let's go ahead, get into this video, build the ultimate base, and try to see how far we can survive. Alright, so right behind us is our empty plot, and we're going to turn this thing into the ultimate setup to literally just survive and hopefully beat my highest waves, which is 145. I got some pretty decent stuff overnight, and we're just going to see if we can make the ultimate thing. So if you guys want to follow along with what I do, you could get a pretty decent setup. Now, some of the stuff you might not have, but starting off, I use the golden blocks, and I pretty much find the middle and just kind of have these exactly in the middle, because a lot of your guys are going to come straight from the middle, and you're going to want to make sure your middle defense is the strongest for them to not be able to get in. Then from there, I kind of just spread out on each sides the other strongest walls that I have, and pretty much just make that the entire front wall of the most OP stuff I have. Now, from behind that, I go ahead, again, take my other strongest walls, put those directly behind the, the strongest walls you have. Just keep adding those, and then add the weaker stuff kind of on the sides, because they're never really going to get around on the sides. And then behind it, I like to bump this wall up just by about one more height, and you guys will see why in a second. So pretty much from here, what I like to do is grab your strongest stuff, and we're going to put it right out in front. So for me, that is going to be a galaxy deep fryer, and this thing is actually really OP, okay? So I take that, put that there, grab my next strongest stuff, don't put it all the way back there. I pretty much just keep putting everything on the sides, okay? So grab your strongest stuff, just put it out here. Now, if you have taller things, this is where you're gonna put these type of things. See, I can't add these up here, so that's why I leave the front wall just down by one. This way I can add the taller stuff down there. Oh, hold on, hold up, hold. We might have got something crazy just now. Oh, we got another robust Tesla. Okay, wait, that's actually good. I can actually add that to what we were already doing. So there we go. Now we have another robust Tesla for the build. Okay, that's actually awesome. So now I'm going to add these mortars on each side, just kind of spreading things out. And then from there, I like to just add the flamethrowers, since that's the only other really OP thing I have, because the rest of the stuff I need for somewhere else. So that's pretty much what your setup should be looking like for the front. Okay, just kind of all your most OP stuff. Now, if I show you guys this thing, this deep fryer is insane. This thing has 15,000 health with 5,757 damage, which is just OP, okay? That thing gets us pretty far in itself. Now, if we go back to build, we need some defense. So this is where I grab blocks and I get the metal blockades, and pretty much I just make a row of 3. So you're gonna start off directly in the middle, of course, and then just kind of work your way all the way over to where your wall is gonna be, okay? And pretty much you're just gonna do this and then do it again on this side. So you should have a row of 3, because pretty much they're not going to be on the sides. Like I said, they're only really going to be walking down the middle. So you want to make sure the middle is mainly just defended by these blockades. And what I like to do is just kind of bump them up by 1, just kind of like so. And you guys will see what we do after. So let's do that. And then I like to just add one more up there. You don't want to add too much stuff, because you do run out of space. Like, I only have 145, and that gives me just enough time to, or just enough space to add the rest of the things I need here. So we're gonna add our mortars, pretty much our mortars. Let's add our galaxy one as well right there, and then pretty much you're just gonna add your most OP thing. So for me, that's gonna be these golden spear barrels, and then pretty much just put these all up here. And what this does is, as they come in, they're not going to be destroying your weapons. It just kind of adds some more height with defense rather than like having walls, if you know what I mean. So like, instead of having like walls go all the way back, these things are pretty OP, and they give 37,000 health without any upgrades. And then putting everything on top of them just makes it so they don't get destroyed, because imagine I had everything on the floor, it's all just going to get destroyed as they walk in. So just kind of add some like more extra layers of defense, and they'll have to go through this entire wall of 30,000 health every single time until they reach the last spot. So it's just kind of OP. We're going to go ahead and start these waves though, and just kind of see how good we can survive. And also the better weapon you have too also helps. I have the katana fully maxed out, so I'm able to just kind of defeat these guys before they even start getting to my base to even do early on damage. But I'll see you guys once we get later into the waves and how the base is holding up. Now we're currently already up to wave 47, about to be at wave 50, and as you can see, they've hit absolutely nothing other than one flamethrower turret, and that is pretty good. Like, we literally have taken no damage, and we're 50 waves in at this point. Now, something I actually didn't mention to you guys is you can actually head into Index and level up anything in the game, and as you level it up, it gets either more damage and more health, or if it's just a block, it'll get more health. So pretty much what I ended up doing was, if you go to the metal blockade, you can actually level this thing up, and I currently have it on level 20, which means it went from having just 37,000 health to now 51,000 health per blockade. So if we head back here and look at these things, now every single one of these has 51,000 health, which is about almost 20,000 more health that they have to get through on each one. So yeah, you can literally make the ultimate base just having weak stuff if you just upgrade it. Like, I just added 20,000 health to every single one of those just by upgrading them, and we can just keep upgrading them. Like, now they have 53,000 health, so by the time they get back there, I'll probably have it to 60,000. So anyways, let's keep going. We're currently at wave 60 now, and our defense has barely been touched. Literally all that's been touched is 2 flamethrowers. Oh, actually, well, they just spit some lava, so all this stuff got hit, but barely by like anything at all. So yeah, we have some pretty solid defense still. Oh, hold on, we might get lucky. What did we get? What did we get? Oh, we got another robust Tesla, not Tesla. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So we can add that now up front. Not right now because we can't really edit our base until after. But if you guys want to know where I got the little frying pan thing, so if we head into crafting, it's right here, the deep fryer. Now, I got absolutely lucky and got it as the 1% galaxy deep fryer. So yeah, I got insanely lucky when I crafted this thing to get a 1% version. So that is how mine is actually super OP, is because yeah, we got it as the galaxy. And there's a lot more stuff too in here. Like, I'm trying to save up to be able to get the wizard tower and a bunch of other crazy stuff like the heavy flamethrower, but those things are gonna be pretty hard to get. I'm still kind of noob in the game. I still got a while to learn and get good in the game, but I'm just showing you guys a pretty basic good defense that can carry you up to like wave 150 or more, which is pretty decent to get started. So anyways, let's head to the metal blockades, and we're just gonna level these up a little bit more. So we almost have them up to 60,000 health now, which is, again, that's almost gonna be 30,000 more health that we added to defense per one, okay? Per one. So that is really good. We're on wave 80 now. So we just officially hit wave 100 and passed wave 100. So now things are gonna start getting a little bit, oh, hold on, a little bit harder. But what did we just get? Ooh, we got another golden mortar. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, we can definitely use that next time. So yeah, we're doing pretty decent right now, and I've just kind of been leveling some stuff up because yeah, the more you level up things, the stronger the things you have are. And pretty much at this point, if we head into our blockades, we have these at 68,000, which if you think about it, we pretty much just took this entire row and duplicated it again. So it's almost like we have now 6 rows stacked up by 2 of this, because originally they were 30,000 and now we have them almost at 70,000, which just basically means we duplicated this entire thing and stacked it up on top of each other. So that's just how much it helps, okay? It is super OP. We can actually level it up again. Now we're at 71,000, and they're not going to be getting through there, okay? By the time they end up getting through through there, we're going to be pretty high up. We're already at wave 110, and at 130, we get our next question mark reward. So we'll see. We are now at wave 130, and at this point, me using my sword does pretty much absolutely nothing. So there's no point in me really using my sword. I'm just using it because I don't know why. I'm just used to doing it. And yeah, we just got ourselves 75,000 more coins as our reward, and they've still pretty much not even made it through the second layer of walls yet. So we have a pretty decent amount of time before they end up even hitting our blockades. Yeah, we're doing really good. We're on wave 133. Our highest is 145, and we're kind of flying through this right now. I'm gonna go ahead and level this up even more, and we currently have it at 83,000 health, which is almost triple of what we had it to begin with. Once we get around like 90,000 health, it'll be almost about triple. So yeah, we are doing amazing right now. Let's just see. So they're about to finally, once this wall right here breaks, finally about to start hitting our blockades. And actually, now that I realized, our blockades haven't updated yet, so I think I might rerun this because well, we don't even have the updated health that we have going on, which is actually kind of bad now that I think about it. We kind of need to reset and have our new updated stuff on. Wait, hold on. I mean, either way, we are actually kind of doing good. I'm already at my highest wave right now, and they are not really busting through still, but that's without us having the updated everything. So yeah, as you can see, new record 146, and we're still kind of doing good. So I'm not ending it right away because you do make a lot more money the higher wave you're in. So that's going to leave me getting a lot more upgrades really quick right now for our blockades. And then, like I said, we're going for the ultimate round survived. So after this, we're going to do another run with everything updated and all the new stuff we got, and just kind of see how far we can get yet again. So I'll see you guys once we're back at like around 100 waves with the new layout. So we've got everything set back up. I'm currently on wave 7, and the final number we're going to have for blockades is going to be 92,000 health per, which is almost triple the amount we started with last round and beat our highest wave. So now, with all that set, we should be able to make it to at least above 150, because we made it to 148, broke our record by about 3, and that was literally with pretty much no upgrades. We just kind of got lucky that round and got a little bit further. So now, with all these upgrades, we should definitely be able to make it past 150 easily. So yeah, I'll see you guys once we get up there. So we're pretty much back up to where we were and back up to wave 133. Now we got a few more waves to go, but as you can see back here, everything is updated now. So now we have the 92,000 per, and we're gonna see just how insane this actually is, because they have to get through 92,000 health on every single one of these spikes until they reach back here. Now I would put more defense around here, but I just don't have in skills the ability to place down more stuff. So once I can get this for 9 million, I'll go ahead and put more defense like on this side, and kind of like around it, so that they can't really access this, because honestly, if they just slip right by and then just hit this, I'm pretty much you know, done for. So once we get more defense, we'll go ahead and do that, but for right now, we kind of got to make it work. So we're already up to wave 139, and as soon as we hit 140, that's when we start getting close to our highest, which is right now. So now we just got to survive 8 more waves, which we should be able to do. Okay, we should be able to do so. So let's just see how far we end up getting, and hopefully we can get up to about 150. And as you can see, they have a pretty tough time getting through those walls, because they're only doing a few hundred damage each time, and they haven't even made it through the first barrier of defense yet, and we're just going through the wave, because then we have our really OP turrets and our cannons and everything, just kind of getting them down. And yeah, they still haven't even made it through the first layer, and there's about like what, 10 layers here to go through, and we're already at 44, about to be at 45. Oh, we had a few over there. So yeah, this is just like the ultimate setup right here to get through like easy amounts of early game waves and into like the mid waves of games. So let's see. So they're now at only the second layer, and we're about to already pass up our highest wave. I'm predicting somewhere around like 155 to 160, hopefully. Let's see. Yup, we're still going. Still, the second layer hasn't even began to come about halfway yet, and we're already at our highest wave. So we're about to pass it just in a few seconds here, and there we go. New highest wave, 149, and we still have literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers to go. Yeah, this is just OP. See what I mean? Leveling it up really does help a lot. It helps a lot. And there we go. Now we unlocked wave 150, which now gave us a new crafting recipe. So if we head down here, we can now claim this one, which can actually start getting us mythic. If I just add in some of these with some legendaries, we can actually start getting some mythics now, which is actually going to be huge. Okay, I'm going to definitely have to start doing that, but we got to focus here. So let's see. We can get ourselves 0.8 more, and we're already at wave 152, which is really good. Something I also forgot to include, obviously the further you have your upgrades as well, the better it'll be, because I have my durability maxed out, which gives 50% more health for all objects. So we're getting even more stuff there, and you can also get more damage as well with destruction, which I think I might actually get this as well, so we can do more damage off of everything, and then I'll kind of boost my little deep fryer that I have, because that thing is also really good, and the more damage I get on that, the better. But yeah, we're at wave 158 right now, so I'm predicting 160. We should be able to get to 160 as long as none of them kind of sneak around back, because I mean, we have so much health on these, we're kind of holding off. The only thing is our towers are pretty weak, so we're not able to keep up with the damage of them destroying. But I mean, we're kind of doing decent. We're still getting there. We're slowly getting them off one by one, and we should be able to get there. Let's see. So 159. Yup. Come on, just get me to 160. 160 would be phenomenal. We actually unlocked another new crafting, so let me check that out real quick, because I know we're about to lose soon anyways. But we can get the Devil's Crossbow, in which I do not have the Devil's Staff, so we're not going to do that. But let's just try crafting one more time with these and just kind of see what we get. So what do we get? We got Metal Blockade. I mean, is this really even worth it? Yeah, not really, because I already have a ton of all of these, so it's not really worth it to me. But yeah, we're going to try to see if we can get some of these better things. I still don't even have this wizard hat yet, which kind of sucks. But there we go. We made it to 160 waves, which is our new highest. So yeah, definitely make sure you guys use this layout. It is really OP. Make sure you guys do all the tips I said. Level things up as much as you can, and you guys will make it pretty far. But I think instead, I'm going to go ahead and get Insane Luck number 2. This way we just get some more luck, and I can get more defense. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in Run a Restaurant.